And we are live here on Max Sports TV. Welcome here to the No Excuses Playoffs, round 2 between Competitive Choice and the Defenders, each team advancing into the Final Four. I'm your Gentry Williams, joined by Paige Lawrence, Darian Vass on the camera, Zachary Ford, lead producer. We'd like to welcome you guys here live as Andre passes off to the right on the basket, and they're going to let that roll out of bounds. So, Paige, if you had a pregame pick of this series, who do you have winning out of the best out of 3?
I mean, it's kind of hard to go against Competitive Choice, especially with the depth of their roster. But then, you know, we talk about yesterday and we talk about the performance we saw from the Defenders in that buzzer beater by Harrison. That definitely was record-breaking and something monumental as far as their playoff run goes.
And that was a very big shot heard all around the world. And Aaron Harrison pulling up a half court, sending the St. Brew crew home early here in the playoffs as Nate West stepped back and it is off. And there will be NBA rules here today. Clock stoppage on every call. As Nick swings it out. Nate swings to West. West out to Potts. Potts is off for the 3. And here goes that bad man, Aaron Harrison. Ice in his veins.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that this game is going to be very high intensity level. It's win or go home here, as we've seen a lot of competitors fall short just yesterday. And, man, some basketball is what we've been getting these past weeks.
There's been some great basketball. We're starting to wind down here the Final Four, the playoffs. Starting 5 for the Defenders, Aaron Harrison, Derek Griffin, Mike Holyfield, Butler.
Now look at this. This is something that's weird. We never see Competitive Choice get that slow start there with a slight 2 bucket there for Nate West, but that's something different that for them to get a slow start. So that means something as far as the Defenders side of things.
Yeah, they're off to a slow start, but you can tell out early Casey Williams is putting a point of emphasis of making Aaron Harrison uncomfortable walking the ball up the court. They're not going to let him walk up in rhythm. Holyfield banging down low, swings in the elbows, again another bucket to drop.
That's a good play for Holyfield. You know, as far as size goes, he definitely has an advantage. But you also got to talk about Reed on Competitive Choice. He's definitely a competitor that can go against Holyfield.
Yes, he's very formidable. Premier big man here to No Excuses Pro League as Nix pulls up from deep. No good there. This is going to be a back and forth series.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Knicks one-on-one with Griffin right behind him. A little short there.
Good defense by Griffin getting back. Two sport athlete at Texas Southern University. Also played wide receiver.
And no foul there.
No foul. They're going to let him play.
Just yet, really.
The refs are going to let him play here. This is the playoffs. Nate getting Competitive Choice going here. First 5 points. Casey Williams starting off with Burrell guarding Aaron Harrison.
Aaron Harrison, he had 33 points yesterday, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So he definitely was a force to be reckoned with yesterday, and now looking to reiterate that performance.
Yeah, he's going to try to go back-to-back. He's had a great weekend of basketball, really.
Yeah.
Even at the Forge. Swings it out to Reed, and he is blocked. Rejected by Holyfield. Real deal says, get that stuff up out of here. Oh, good defense by Nate West. Good timing there. Swings it, gets it right back.
Oh, right on key for Nate West. And we talk about that. We talk about how fast-paced Competitive Choice plays. And that's what the Defenders are going to be winded today because only one rotational player on the bench. Andrew Harrison's not here. So that is their weak point, and the odds are definitely against the Defenders in this matchup, which is why I also picked the Competitive Choice team.
You have Competitive Choice in 3.
Ooh, in 3. Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, it's a first team to win 2 games. It's a three-game series.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to go with Competitive Choice in 3 as well as Butler drains a big 3 there. For the
I can see the Defenders getting a bucket just because Aaron Harrison will be back eventually.
Right.
It's not that he's going to be out indefinitely.
Oh, no, he's going to be back.
And then I think Malik Amos actually gets cleared today through my insider source. So he may be available to play in future settings if it is best of 3 in the playoffs.
I see you, insider sourcing.
I mean, I don't want to say I'm Woj or anything like that, but
the front page bomb.
Front page bomb, of course.
And Burrell swings it out to Potts, and Potts open for 3. Off to the right side, rebounded by Griffin.
Great rebound by Griffin, man.
Griffin, one high flyer. So good at high pointing the basketball.
Yeah, Griffin actually had 13 rebounds yesterday.
That is crazy.
So he's definitely filling the rim here.
Yeah. It's all about timing. For him to be a wide receiver and to be a great rebounder, he just knows how to time the ball at his highest point.
That duality of just an athlete, it definitely showcased here as he's getting more and more conditioned here in the No Excuses Pro League.
As Joshua Ayek checks in for competitive choice, making his No Excuses debut here in round 2 of the playoffs.
Then also Miles Byrne, that's a good matchup too, because we see him time after time just give it his all, and just like that, make an influence.
As Aaron Harrison takes a shot in the jewels there. And Byrne somehow cradles the ball and gets it back to his teammate, and he is fouled there. Aaron's trying to collect himself.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Casey Williams is not going to go down without a fight.
No.
You know, being the commissioner of this league, which is something unique, you know, he actually coaches this team all season long. We've seen him just kind of transfer into that role and then transfer right out of after the game. But you'll see him not just talking mess to the players too, almost like my team's going to beat you. My team is the better team. And he really believes that.
And if the players could see the coach believe it, that's when the players start believing it even more. And this is a big game for competitive choice. If you remember back in like week 5 of the season, the defenders, Aaron Harrison in the corner hitting a big three-point shot to win that game. So competitive choice has a little edge going into this game. As Shepard gets the 3 to drop.
Shepard checking right in, making an impact right away for competitive choice.
Aaron Harrison, I'm liking this Casey Williams putting different bodies in front of Aaron Harrison, never letting him get comfortable with a single defender. Great coaching here.
You have to, though. It's inevitable. You have to do that to stop him. That's the only way. And that's why yesterday you saw him able to make that play. A great behind-the-behind block by Holyfield.
Holyfield running the court, getting back on defense. Good job, big fella.
Man, I know that conditioning for him is crazy. I know he hates that. I just know he hates that because he already has to deal with people pushing on him and getting on him, and now he has to run back and forth, keep up with the pace of competitive choice. I know that's annoying.
That's tough. This is going to be a very conditioning series here for Holyfield. A true testament to see how conditioned he is. As Aaron Harrison is very unhappy with some of the officiating here early on in the first quarter, and he's letting them know it.
So making the first free throw, that's Lorenz Williams. And he'll go 2 for 2 at the line for the defenders, making this a 5-point ball game here in your first quarter. So you got Lewis here. He's been a pivotal player for this competitive choice team as well.
Ayek gets the rebound, tries a Euro, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Great job positioning there from Holyfield.
Yeah, great play by Holyfield. He's seen the intention there, so making sure he had his foot set and ready to go, and that's why we were able to get that offensive charge here.
Aaron Harrison still communicating with the officials. And whoa, watch yourself.
Add it to the tape. Add it to the tape. Harrison pulling up from beyond the arc. Man, I bet Burns not going to take that lightly.
No, he's not. That was a great move by Aaron Harrison. And Miles Burns is going to come back on defense. Swings it. A great block there by Ayek. Coming over from the weak side. Burns.
I don't think I've ever seen Holyfield's shot get blocked.
That is a first for me as well.
A lot of firsts we just seen because that's unusual for Miles Burns.
Yes.
That's very unusual. He's not taking that lightly.
No, he's not going to take that.
Revenge is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blink. Thank you for tuning in to Max Sports TV.
Aaron Harrison starting the game off on fire with the aggressive in his eyes. Miles Burns opts for a three-point play, and he's off. Gets his own rebound and goes up for two.
Like you always say, it's always good when a player can get his own rebound.
Follow your shot. You're the first player to know where it's coming off the rim. That's Butler from a deep three, and he gets it to go.
Man, it's a light show here, and we got a timeout for competitive choice.
Casey Williams, he's not happy at all. Timeout. He wants to have an opportunity to talk it over with the guys. So, Paige, both of these teams coming into this game, highly anticipated game, sort of a rivalry built up between these two. Mm-hmm. Do you expect to see some emotion spill over as we get headed towards like game 1, game 2, game 3?
Of course, every game there's been some type of mental battle, emotional spillover onto the court, and we've seen it from players we may not have seen that from all season long. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just because the championship's on the line. It's championship season, so every little mistake, every missed call is definitely going to make the players feel some type of way. So these players just really, I think the champion of this whole entire summer league this season is going to be the one who can stay in it mentally and also physically, and that's what defines a champion to me.
As you're wearing the championship ring.
Yeah. It's championship season. Had to pull out the good luck,
Spoken from a champion. You got to have the mentality first.
22-15, 7-point game. Defenders leading the competition. Stop clock all the way through in the NBA style. So it's the real deal here.
Real deal here is Ayek testing out the range, and he gets it to go. Joshua Ayek.
That's how you come out of timeout.
Casey Williams, one of the better coaches, always has a play drawn up after the timeout as he throws it down to Holyfield, and he is fouled. The real deal is going back to the free throw line. And as the chirping is already starting here in game 1, you can feel the energy between both of these teams rising.
Yeah, the intensity is definitely going to be there. You got fans in the stands, fans that came to make sure that they were a part of just such a monumental moment. If you were not here yesterday, I guarantee you saw some incredible finishes yesterday on social media and on our Max Sports TV handle and the No Excuses Pro League handle. So you don't want to miss anything.
As Holyfield gets the first free throw to go there. Shouts out to our social media director, Dayon Dunlap, providing all the information from Max Sports TV here at the No Excuses Pro League. As we have a 6-point ball game, 3 minutes to go. Lewis with the floater, and he kisses it off the sky, and it gets it a drop.
You see Lewis do that often, kind of create his own lane. It's like everyone just gets out the way when he's coming.
It is out of bounds. Butler turns it over. Good defense from Lewis, applying the pressure. You're going to see a lot here from competitive choice. They're going to try to apply pressure. Butler gets it right back.
Ready to redeem himself.
His toe was on the line.
From the corner, that's Lorenz Williams.
Gonna go down low, and he's
making it look easy. That's Cornell Crossland.
Okay.
Making this a 2-point game here.
2-point game, and this is what you're expecting between two of the premier tiers. Aaron lets it go, rebounded by Griffin. There he goes again, grabbing another board.
Not a bad shot for Aaron. We see him make those shots time after time, and I can guarantee you when those shots start to fall for Aaron, it's going to be a big difference for him.
And it's going to be a completely change of the game as we get a goaltending call here. And again, we are playing with NBA rules, so every time there's a stoppage of play, there will be a stoppage in the clock. Previous all summer, we've had a running clock to the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. I like this call here, high screen roll with Griffin. And it is knocked out of bounds by Shepard. Good job moving his feet.
You know, Harrison's struggling a bit, finding his footing, but Competitive Choice is doing a good job at just shutting him out and not allowing that for him to even get involved.
Right. You know, Casey Williams, pretty sure he had conversations with his guys. He's not going to let Aaron Harrison beat him. He's going to try to make the rest of the defenders make up for it. You know Aaron Harrison can get you 30.
Oh, easy. 33 just yesterday, so it's familiar territory for him. Oh, that's a shot he'll normally make.
And he is off, but Griffin has his back. Derek Griffin, Aaron Harrison had that connection a long time. Crossman off for three, and it is tipped out by the defender. It was tipped out by Competitive Choice, and it is corrected by the official.
So checking back into the game, that's Reed for Joshua Ihek.
Burrell's doing a great job of face guarding Aaron, not allowing him to get comfortable. As Butler takes a deep attempt for three, and he's no good. Teammates encouraging him to continue to shoot. I like that, keeping the confidence of their shooter.
4-point game here. Mike Lewis a little too short there. Reed. You love this full court press from Competitive Choice. They've done this all season long.
And that was just a little too high for Derek Griffin. Aaron Harrison trying to settle in the first quarter.
It was the thought.
Swings it to Burrell. The crowd favorite, Jesse James guarding Powell, and he picks up a foul. Jesse James doesn't like the call. Miles Burns being aggressive.
Yeah, you want to see this Competitive Choice team just keep that competitive edge with this defender team, because this defenders team can be quite aggressive, especially on the defensive side of things. So if you can battle with them there, that's when the defenders have had their most challenges this season.
As Miles Burns gets his first free throw to go. And he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Early 6 points here in the first quarter for Miles Burns. And they'll continue to apply the full court pressure on Aaron Harrison. The key here is trying to disrupt his rhythm. They do not want Aaron to get in rhythm, as they're going to send a trap here. They do such a great job of rotating into the passing lanes, making it very difficult to read the defense. And we're going to get the Willie White to the floor.
You know, honestly, this double team we're seeing on Harrison, I thought we would have got that more from the Brew Crew yesterday. And I believe that's the reason Brew Crew took that loss yesterday, just because they were unable to contain Harrison.
Very interesting decision there from Brew Crew not to at least try to get the ball out of his hands, force someone else to beat you, especially without his brother here. As Butler is going to continue to shoot the shots. You know, when you have a guys like Holyfield and Griffin down low, those shots are not bad shots. You're going to get long rebounds. And that would do it for the first quarter, 28-26. Early lead here for the defenders here live on Max Sports TV.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
And we're back for another 12 minutes of regulation here at your playoffs. The defenders in competitive choice 28-26. Right now, 2-point advantage for the defenders. Both teams playing very well here after that first quarter.
Both teams trying to get the game 1 win, trying to make a statement in this 3-game best of 3 series. Win or go home here in the playoffs at the No Excuses Pro League. They set a double screen here from West. Holyfield skying up for the rebound. It is stolen by him by Burrell. And Reed gets it to go, and the crowd goes wild. This is the third defender we're seeing on Aaron Harrison today. Casey Williams is continuing to switch bodies on him as Griffin.
Another rebound for Griffin, man. Griffin all up in their face today. And that's what you want to see for Griffin, you know, just getting more and more involved. I think the more games he gets under his belt here, the more conditioning he gets, and he's able to make a 3-point play like that. And just seeing him more involved, expanding his range, it's been pivotal for the defenders.
It's been very pivotal, and just his hustle. He kind of reminds me a lot of P.J. Tucker, how he's always round the ball, hitting big shots. He can extend the range, and he can also defend the best wing player on the opposing team. Derek Griffin, the 2-star athlete at Texas Southern University. Inbounded to Aaron Harrison. I'm loving how Casey Williams continues to switch bodies on him. This is making it very difficult for Aaron to get comfortable. Aaron.
And that's a good tactic to have.
Yeah, and Andre Potts is not giving Aaron Herron any breathing room. He is standing on him even when he doesn't have the ball. He's making him work.
But then again, you irritate him enough, he's going to start doing some crazy stuff. So
he's going to start pulling up from the logo.
Nice bounce pass for Butler from inside the lane. Pulls it up for Williams. Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Great defense from competitive choice. They have this defenders team completely out of rhythm. So he's out to Nix. Nix gets a screen and roll from Reed. He's going to pull it. Competitive choice is slow with their offense, but their defense is never lacking. As Brett Reed tried to make the extra effort play, just couldn't get it to go.
You know, although the defenders are the defenders, the competitive choice has one of the best defenses in this league, and they've had it pretty much the entire season. Griffin with the reverse.
Just couldn't get it to go. Gets his rebound. Harrison has Reed. Now Reed's going to defend him.
Ding dong. Harrison is here to play.
If he gets that shot to start falling, look out, folks.
Oh, yeah, it's for sure over with. It's going to be sure over with.
Yeah, he has that glare in his eyes. Potts running the lane perfectly, and he is foul going up. His body's flying all over the floor. So he has some equipment on the floor, and Nate West is slow to get up.
Take his time, tie some shoes, catch your breath a little bit. Very high intensity game that we're seeing here, these guys play. So get that rest any opportunity you get as he'll kind of run it off. So shoe pick of the game. Who you got? Because I'm liking this duality of Nate West right now.
Yeah, Nate West has those are nice.
It's
those
the
are
style
nice.
for me.
Yes.
It's the style for me.
This is a tough one.
But then you got Williams with the highlighter pinks here, coral pink.
I'm looking at Holyfield's. He has
the laces.
Yes, the laces are nice. Then you can look at Mo Lewis on the bench.
Okay. Yeah, we I think we actually gave it to him yesterday though.
Him and Miles Burns both. I see everyone brought out their best shoe game today. They trying to make it tough on me.
Hey, look good, feel good. You know how that goes. It's now a 4-point game. Defenders leading by 4.
As they get a trap there, and he gets it up to go over both defenders.
Way to hustle through there for Williams.
I thought he was going to shoot that.
Yeah, he low-key should have.
Oh, I see you breathing.
Get out the way.
Fixes the headband. Okay.
It's the headband. Energy. Yeah, body up, Reed. Body up, Reed.
That's great defense there from Reed.
I love it. I love it. Every time Reed is on the court, he does nothing but impress me.
Brent Reed plays like he has a heart of a lion.
Yeah.
That was a very ravenous dunk there from Reed.
And once he gets a play like that on his belt, from then on he starts feeling it, getting his rhythm. Is really over with.
Kind of like Tyler Hansbrough from North Carolina. Psycho T. It's Holyfield. He's doing better at the free throw line today.
Yeah, he did struggle a bit yesterday, so to see him just be more efficient, and no, that's important, especially with this competitive choice team, because if you take a look, the defenders have been leading this competition pretty much the entire first half.
And that is very key as they are short-handed there on their bench. You don't want to get behind on this competitive choice team. Allow them to, they can run you out the gym.
I'm actually surprised that the defenders are able to hang with just the wind of competitive choice right now.
Speaks to the true testament of these guys' conditioning. As Harrison is going to get hit in the face and no call, but rebounded by Griffin or Holyfield. They have 2 seconds to get this up. And he gets it up in time, and it is good. That does count from Mike Holyfield. The real deal, extending the lead out to 7 here. Great defense by the defenders. And it will be blue ball. Great hustle play there from Reed. He is just all over the court.
That's what you like to see from him. He's definitely the energized bunny of this roster.
Does it all. As Ayek checks back in from competitive choice. Miles gets it up. No good. Rebounded. Another rebound by Reed.
There you go. Floating through the lane. That's Reed.
Chaminade University product. Butler swings it out to Griffin. And he's going to draw the foul. What a great start early on from Griffin. Being the aggressive here on the short-handed defenders.
Well, if you are the defenders, missing Andrew Harrison is definitely a big chunk of the puzzle for the defenders. So everyone definitely has to level up their game pieces, and Griffin has done that exceptionally well, especially yesterday. You know, we saw him take some long-range threes, something that we're not used to seeing from Griffin at all.
Griffin continuing to expand this game, expanding his range. Another key loss for the defenders, Malik Amos. He's another guy that can take the pressure off of Andrew and Aaron Harrison. As we get a loose ball foul here on Ayik. And here with the 8 minutes to go in the second quarter, this is big. The defenders are already in the bonus. Wow. If you're Aaron Harrison, you gotta know that in your mind now. Just continue to be aggressive, going to the rim.
Yeah. Draw those fouls.
Draw those fouls.
Especially since his shots have not been on. You want to get some shooting practice in here, and free throw is a perfect area to get those reps under your belt as Holyfield makes the first.
Mike Holyfield already over 10 points for the game.
He'll go 1 for 2.
Ayik skying for another rebound. Trying to bother Holyfield.
10-did bounce pass for Crossland.
Crossland rolling to the rim. Bounce pass just a little off there.
8 minutes in the second period. Game 1 of the 3-game series of our semifinals.
Just short for Holyfield. Into the hands of Burns. Sending it out to Shepard. Shepard making his way in, but just short just a little bit. Williams comes out with that rebound. Pulling up from the 3, but a little too short for him. Miles over Harrison, right down the middle of the lane. Banana split. See Harrison still just unable to find his win, pulling up from the 3.
Miles Burns going to get it up. Rebounded by Ayik, and we're going to get another foul on the floor. That's Aaron Harrison's second personal foul. Key here is that they will be stopping the game clock, and that helps the defenders out. Mike.
Yeah, I would agree with you. It definitely helps the defenders, giving them more control and a more pace.
They can pace themselves this game.
Yeah, you don't have to let competitive choice control that pace.
Aaron swings it. Butler for 3. And he's off just a little bit.
Butler's also been off, one of those players who were on yesterday. So he's looking to find his footing here in this matchup. Missing everything. That's Shepard to Harrison.
Aaron Harrison leaking out for the easy bucket there, extending the lead out to 7, 43-36, 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Ayik for 3, and he gets it to drop.
He make it look easy. Round of applause for Joshua.
Second 3 of the game. That's going to be huge. If he can bring Holyfield out to paint, that can open up the offense a little bit more for competitive choice. As we get a steal there from Lewis, he's going to roll it in.
43-41 defenders leading currently. What are some things that has impressed you thus far in this matchup between the two?
These two teams are just both competing at a high level. What I really love from the defenders is the fact that Aaron Harrison, he really doesn't have it going, and they're still able to have a 2-point lead against one of the top premier defensive teams here at the No Excuses Pro League. So if you're the defenders, you have to feel real good about yourselves that your star player doesn't have it going, but yet you're still in the lead.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. As the defenders, this is a good sign. You know, Butler's not on, Harrison's not on, but your other players are playing very well. So against a competitive choice team who is typically playing efficient right now, that should be kind of nerve-wracking for them and Casey Williams.
It should be very nerve-wracking for Casey Williams. And the fact that you've already thrown 4 different defenders I've seen guard Aaron Harrison so far. And throughout the series, those bodies are going to get tired. But those guys are in great shape, so it's good to see how Casey Williams is going to continue to adjust to throw different bodies at Aaron Harrison.
Well, as we are winding down the first half, 6 minutes remaining, 2-point game. It's anyone's ball game, best of 3 here in your playoff round. On Friday, we're expecting to see another intensive matchup against Houston Flight and Flight 713, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be jam-packed.
That is going to be a high-flying game. I can't wait for that game.
Yeah, I think that game is definitely oversized when you talk about the roster, right?
Right.
On both ends of the rosters for teams, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a sight to see. Make sure you tune in on Max Sports TV. You can stream us anywhere live on Facebook, YouTube, you name it, you got it.
I can't wait to see Shannon Shorter and Simmons versus the Reynolds brothers. That's going to be a great matchup there.
So still the trap on Harrison.
Griffin stumbling and bumbling, turns it over there. Great defense from competitive choice. And Miles Burns going to set the rim on fire. Burns with another flaming dunk.
Make us feel us, Burns. Make us feel it. Yeah, Burns, that was his revenge from that block earlier in that first quarter.
You know Burns is going to have a highlight somewhere throughout the game. And he gets the steal here.
Right on schedule for you, huh?
And Shepard just throws it down.
Oh, man. The power is in competitive choices' hands right now.
And here comes the full court press from competitive choice.
They have to keep the energy alive right now. They've done exceedingly well on Harrison, double trapping him, keeping him limited to what he can do.
Great box out there from Ayek. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Ayek.
Yeah, it was a lot of scrambling there under the basket, waiting on that rebound.
2 big fellas trying to battle for positioning. Casey Williams is furious with the call. And you got to remember the defenders, they are in the bonus, so every foul here going to the half, they will be at the free throw line.
And here we go with some emotions fuming, like we said. It gets very intense. It shows you how much the passion is real here, and just what this game of basketball means to this core group of athletes and their coaches.
Yes, this is a big game. Casey Williams still pleading his case for that call. Holyfield has it going from the free throw line today.
People only say the ball don't lie when the first is missed. They never say it when they make it right.
Right. Ball don't lie, huh? And he gets both of them.
He go 2 for 2, so maybe it don't.
Hey, shouts out to Rasheed Wallace.
So we got a tied ball game here in the hands of Lewis for competitive choice. Sending it off to Shepard. Pump fake.
Brent Reed just loses it. Great defense from Holyfield.
This defenders has done an outstanding job of just limiting their fouls.
5th defender on Aaron Harrison here. Shepard's going to have his crack at him. And Aaron said, let me have this dance. And he's just a little off. He got to continue to keep his head up. And a block there from Holyfield. And he's going to get a foul call. Doesn't like the call at all.
So Crossland will go to the line.
It's Casey Williams asking for the box score on Holyfield how many fouls he have. As Crossan gets the first free throw to go.
Man, you just love to see this competitiveness. Like, all I can do is chuckle here because it's just like
I love the passion.
You love it. You love to see that.
It's all passion. Everyone loves what they're doing right now. Mm-hmm. And sometimes those emotions just spill over a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. As Holyfield sets a great screen there from Butler. Butler's going to pull it from 3, and he is off. But look who's there, Griffin.
Blocked
by Reed. And we're going to get a foul call as the defenders will go back to the line.
Man, it is getting physical here.
It's getting a little chippy.
See Harrison just trying to plead his case with the referee here, but it's really not in anyone's favor right now. I mean, they're getting calls on both ends of the ball here.
Their officials are kind of letting the guys play. Usually in the second halves, if you're a ball player, you got to go to your team and be like, hey, guys, they're going to let us play. They're letting us be a little bit more physical, so let's not waste so much energy with the officials. Let's continue to play our ball game and make the proper adjustments so we could go ahead and get this win. Sometimes you got to adjust to the officiating as well.
That's a good point. Again, Trey.
And Brent Reed takes a fall there.
Hey, look, I'm letting y'all know, do not upset Brent Reed, because if you do, get out the way.
He already has that glare as he gets the ball right there, swings it out to Burns for 3, no good. Aaron Harrison trying to find his rhythm as Burns is going to have to crack at him again, and left-handed scoop layup from Aaron Harrison. That is his 10th point of the ball game as he gives the defenders the lead here in the second quarter.
This game, just a lot of back and forth. We're seeing players liking those matchups that they're having with one another. It's a lot of competition on the floor right now.
As the fan favorite Jesse James checks back in the game.
Had some impressive free throws the other day.
I never seen the crowd erupt so much when someone hit a free throw. It was awesome.
You love the heart.
I love the heart. I love it. He's hit some big shots from the defenders. He had a buzzer beater back in week 8. Close out the third quarter against Grind for mine.
Sent to West in the corner, but in and out it scoops.
Look at Barrera picking up Aaron Harrison from full court. And he's going to pull it. And another rebound for Griffin. He has just been all over the glass tonight.
Yeah, he has with the clamp. Oh, and 1 for Nix. That's someone who we haven't mentioned a lot here in this matchup. He was the leading scorer yesterday, 17 points for him.
Jarvis Nix gliding to the basket for the opportunity for a three-point play. Yesterday, starting the defenders off with a thunderous jam as he tried to ignite more offense for the competitive choice here for the three-point play.
And he does just that, sinking that free throw attempt. 2-point advantage in competitive choice hands now this time.
Griffin throws it high up in the air for Holyfield.
Yeah.
Throws down with the hammer of a dunk.
You like to see that. Players connecting with that chemistry.
Defenders came. Oh, it's Nix answers with a big 3. Back-to-back three-point plays there from Jarvis Nix. This defenders team has been together for years. Swings it out to Butler. Butler kisses it high off the glass.
Good bucket for Butler, right on time for the defenders.
Khalil Butler showing up big here for the defenders. Nix, step back.
Great reach in from Griffin.
Yes, Griffin gets the steal there. Derek Griffin has one of more high-flying mixtapes on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Kid gets up, man.
Man, but like you said, Griffin is just playing all over the court today. You're seeing him even be in a point guard position a little bit and just taking the initiative, and you want to see a player do that.
He's doing a great job keeping his team in the ball game. As Aaron Harrison sinks a big free throw, tying up the game 53 all here in the second quarter.
It's good to see him get some reps in too as well, as those shots haven't been falling. I think he may even just go at halftime, get some reps in, because they're definitely going to need those three-point plays here in the second half.
I just want to give credit to the competitive choice.
Yeah.
They've done a great job of switching out bodies. There's already have 5 different bodies trying to guard him, and they're just throwing him off his rhythm.
Anybody has been willing to guard anybody here for competitive choice, and that's been the biggest thing for them.
Miles Burns gets another big shot to drop.
Under the 2-minute mark. Great shutout by Crossland.
And we get a rebounder by Potts. He's going to swing it back to Burns, and Burns is going to shoot the fadeaway.
Sent to Butler and to Harrison. It's like a maze trying to get through.
And he is fouled again, going back to the free throw line. This is how the defenders have kept in this ball game, being the aggressive, getting into the lane, drawing fouls. That was just a very crafty move by Aaron Harrison, just being patient, waiting for the lane to open up, finishing with the left hand.
And still being able to just handle the ball safely through that maze. You know, you got competitive choices everywhere coming at you from every angle, and it's just like you're at war here.
Right. So we have it all here at the No Excuses lead. And we're going to get a lane violation.
Oh, wow.
Interesting call there.
Interesting call, but the refs are reffing today.
If you're the defenders, you're just going to have to lock in. You can't allow that to throw you off your ball game there. If you're the defenders, you just got to understand how the officials are officiating. Both sides of the ball. You got to understand how the officials are officiating and just continue to play.
So we got a tie ball game, 55-piece for both. A minute left in this second half.
And here's Potts guarding Aaron Harrison, another defender here. And Aaron Harrison says, let me have this dance.
Look. The no look. He hit him with the no look, ladies and gentlemen.
Aaron Harrison out to 15 points here in the first half. Halfway mark to 30. Crossland trying his range from 3. And Potts is going to pick up Aaron from the full court.
But like you said, it's a new body on Harrison every time. That one's going to be off.
And that was a really good, smart foul there by Butler. Didn't want to give up the easy transition too. But that will put the defenders in the bonus. Miles Burns, one of the more prolific scorers here at the No Excuses Pro League. Probably one of the more athletic players here. He's one of those players I feel as if though he could play football, soccer, any sport he wants to, and he'll be great at it.
Just well-rounded athlete.
Yes, as he gets his own rebound, and he goes up and he gets the opportunity for the three-point play, and he's loving it, trying to egg the crowd on. What a play there from Miles Burns.
Intentionally missed the free throw attempt to go and nick a 3-point play, 4-point play for him, and wow. Miles Burns, ladies and gentlemen.
That is his 14th point of the ball game. He is putting on a show. And he is off on the second free throw. Opportunity for the three-point play, but it is stolen from Holyfield, dipped out to Crossland, and Crossland misses it. And it is going to remain with competitive choice.
Yeah, I think that one rolled off of Holyfield's body there. That's why you're going to have competitive choice. 16.8 seconds remaining on the clock. Tie ball game, even fouls. A lot riding here on this last possession.
Both of these teams trying to take a hold of the momentum. As Casey Williams try to get competitive choice in a proper set here. Miles fading away, and he is off. Holyfield gets the rebound, and he is fouled there from Burrell. Tough foul from Burrell, 95 feet away from the basket.
Being that we're in the bonus, we'll go down and shoot.
But Mike Holyfield's done very well from the free throw line today.
He's done what you needed him to do today.
5 of 8 to start the free throw from the free throw line. On 68% to start the game.
Well, as you speak about it, you jinxed him there.
And he misses that one.
You jinxed him there.
And he gets the second free throw to go. As West gets it up. Ooh, almost gets it to drop. And that would do it for our first half. The defenders with a 1-point lead, 59-58 over competitive choice. Don't go nowhere, folks. I will have a quick word with our sponsor here live on Max Sports TV.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen. Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
That's Uncle Sam.
Welcome back to this matchup, Defenders versus Competitive Choice, 59-58, 1-point ball game here. What are some things you saw in that first quarter that you expect to see in the second?
I just love how Casey Williams is throwing multiple bodies at Aaron Harrison. They are not allowing him to get comfortable at all with one defender. You know, sometimes in basketball games, and there be certain matchups, like a Kawhi Leonard guard somebody or somebody like that, and you see them guard the whole game, and they start getting cooked on in the first or second half, and people tend to wonder why. It's because you can't have one guy guard you me the whole entire game. I'm going to figure him out. But Casey Williams doing a great job of switching up defenders.
Yeah, that was a point that you raised, and it's working well in Competitive Choice's favor. Harrison has been unable to be having any type of shot really fall for him there in the first quarter, maybe a few there. I think he had like 10, 12 points in the first quarter. But that has been the biggest difference for this Defenders team today and versus yesterday. You know, yesterday they were available. They had access. They were able to get their rhythm. Today, we are not seeing any player just really find their rhythm besides Griffin. And Competitive Choice in that aspect is winning, but this Defenders team hanging in there very strong with no rotational bench here. So they definitely have been doing exceedingly well in this matchup.
Both teams showing why they belong here in the Final Four. Miles Burns sets the rim on fire with another three.
Right out of the half, he's on key.
And now we have Miles Burns guarding Aaron Harrison. And he gets where he wants to, and he lays it off the glass.
Yeah, Harrison catching another win, able to strengthen his way through that wall of Competitive Choice.
Miles Burns slashing for another bucket there.
Williams. West from way out. Tipped out. Holyfield saved by Burns.
Nice hustle play there from Burns and West. Blocked by Holyfield. Good rotational block there. I love how Reed always goes into the body of the defender. He never shies away from contact, and that's why he draws so many fouls.
Reed ain't never scared.
Right.
I tell you, he ain't never scared, and he definitely is one of those players. He's not afraid of contact. He'll make those moves and be aggressive in that way, and you need a player like that on your roster.
Right. You got to have that player that ignites the team through energy and hustle plays. You see it so many times from championship teams, the Bucks with P.J. Tucker, the Raptors with Pascal Siakam. You got to have that guy that's willing to do the dirty work.
Reed goes 2 for 2 at the line, making this a 4-point game in advantage of Competitive Choice.
And Reed out to 10 points here in this ball game.
Aaron trying to draw some contact. Sent to Griffin. Intended with the reverse. Shot clock winding down. Butler sends it.
Right now, Competitive Choice has to start boxing out. You don't want to get a defenders too many cracks at your defense. As Reed comes down with the rebound, big rebound there.
Nate West, speed demon for Competitive Choice.
He was flying down to the other end for that layup.
Yeah, the defenders don't want to let the competitive choice get too much of a lead.
Aaron is driving into the lane. No call there. Crosland.
Crosland sends it to Lewis. Lewis to Burns. Burns in the corner, but rebounded by Reed with the clamps. Okay, Reed.
That was a grown man rule by Brent Reed. Dropping the shoulder, going right into Holyfield.
Hey, his energy, he's well in the live here. Tipped away by West.
Look out.
To Burns.
Man. They starting to cut up here.
Yeah, they getting the fans involved. It's nothing like that.
Jaleel Butler stops the bleeding there for the defenders. As competitive choice was on an 8-0 run. And we're going to get a charge call here. Great job by the official allowing the players to express themselves in a very highly competitive game. Some officials will be very quick to draw a tech there.
I think these refs are just as much entertained as we are.
Right, they loving it.
They're loving it.
And almost stolen there from Crossland. Griffin. And we're going to get another offensive foul.
Yeah, that elbow definitely caught Nate West slipping. But just like that, West guarding Griffin. Competitive choice is not afraid to guard anyone.
No, they're not. Every single one of these guys can switch on any defender. No pun intended.
See what you did there. Part-time comedian here.
I got to get my practice in somewhere. As Lewis walks up with the ball, try to get a screen from Ayuk.
In and out.
Oh, good up and under Shepard. Cross-court pass to Griffin. Griffin, he's going to try and extend the range, and it is no good. Another rebounding by competitive choice. If you're the defenders, you're in a dangerous land here. You got to get a stop.
Ooh, and right on key there. That's Shepard, a player we saw got pretty hot the other day. And Griffin's able to draw some contact, so he will go to the line here.
That's big time for Griffin, drawing the contact. Somebody had to stop the bleeding there. Competitive choice. Out and running, doing what they do best, causing turnovers.
Yeah, competitive choice definitely was going on a run right there. As Burns will check right back into this matchup for Crossland. Go take a seat.
See, that's the benefit a competitive choice have. They're able to rotate guys in and out of the ball game, staying fresh.
In their roster, the guys that they can rotate, they're a force to be reckoned with. They're dangerous.
They're very dangerous guys indeed. And if you're the defenders, even if you come out with the win, you're probably going to call up some of your teammates like, hey, we're going to need you here. As West with the three-point opportunity.
Nate West flying through the sky today. Opportunity to make this a three-point play, but
and here's another substitute, Reed coming in for Ayuk. They just continually to switch out bodies, trying to wear this defender's team out.
Yeah, the sacrifice we're seeing from competitive choice right now has definitely been able to get the momentum in their favor. And we got players like Nate West that can make a play like that. Man, defenders, you want to wake up here.
Right. As that would extend the lead out to 12, 77-65 here in the third quarter. Aaron Harrison being guarded by Shepard. Lewis comes to help. That's the sixth defender guarding Aaron Harrison. Look out. Oh!
Burns is feeling it. Time out for the defenders. Man, oh man, is the energy well and alive for competitive choice right now.
It is the whole gym erupted after that thunderous dunk by Miles Burns, setting the rim on fire. But if you're the defenders, you got to keep your head held high. You can't put too much energy in the officials. You got to continue to play. But I'm pretty sure after this game, there's going to be some phone calls made to the rest of their teammates.
Yeah, the defenders just not having it their way right now. Competitive choice getting every look, every opportunity, and just that hustle. Right now, they're out hustling this defender squad, and I would have to say the defenders, just a little fatigue.
Right.
The same energy we saw in the first and second quarter is definitely different here in the third quarter for this defender team. So hopefully out of this, they can make some big-time plays to get back into this game. Right now, they're currently down very steep here. So they definitely want to make it because 14 points, that's a big difference for them. And it's going to take some three-point plays, and hopefully they can get some shots to fall here in the remaining of this third quarter.
14-point deficit here as we have a 15-point swing here in the third quarter. 16-point swing, excuse me. Our great cameraman Darian Valson getting ingratiated with the crowd.
7.5 minutes remaining in third quarter. 14-point deficit in favor of competitive choice.
Aaron Harrison, he's gonna start trust his teammates here in the third quarter. Oh, what an up and under! Great move there.
Right on time, and that's exactly the buckets that defenders needed right out of that timeout.
Williams soaring through the air, going up and under. You had to stop the bleeding there.
Yeah, you're going to need some more big-time plays like that.
As he's off.
Williams a little short, but he's able to retrack the ball.
Backcourt.
Right. I think it may have been tipped by another player. Holyfield's able to get that dunk there.
Aaron Harrison helping out on the glass.
Getting some rebounds.
Oh, finding the cut, and Griffin, nice pass. Nice finish.
Nice play for the defenders. Defenders going on a bit of a run here. Definitely want to keep that energy. Don't want to let competitive choice take control of this game fully.
That is off. Another rebound here from the defenders as Butler comes up with the board, and here's Shepard. He's going to have a crack at Aaron Harrison. Great defense there from Shepard.
Sent to Butler on the outside.
Griffin again with the rebound. He has been all over the glass.
Griffin wants it.
He is definitely my nominee. Ooh, big three
that
from Shepard.
Man, oh man.
Right now, Griffin doing his most, doing the best he can to keep the defenders in this ball game. Swings it out to Holyfield. Holyfield is trying to clear out space. He's going to go right at Reed.
Want this. Oh, right off of the rim there, but he's able to draw some contact to stop the clock at 5:38.
Team foul number 3.
So Holyfield will shoot for 2 here. But the defenders, way to wake up and come out of that timeout, make some pivotal plays.
Sometimes, all you need is a timeout to get everybody's attention. Sometimes you can be winded in the moment of the game, and the game can get away from you. And sometimes you just need a timeout to recollect yourselves and come back with a better game plan, as Holyfield sinks the second of the 2 free throws on 1 for 2 from the line.
19 points for Holyfield. Sent out deep from West.
Another rebound from Griffin. He has been Mr. Clean all game long.
Holyfield with the reverse. This is good.
6-point game. Reed attacking. Burns! Whoa!
Burns coming out of nowhere in that play. That man got hops.
He got so much hops. He jumped too early and waited for the ball a half a second, then put it back.
Froze in air. Reed takes a tumble. Sending it out to Burns.
Rebounded by Holyfield.
Make sure no one gets hurt.
As we have it all here at the No Excuses Pro Basketball League, here at the Judson Community Center. Here for a Monday night, there is a packed house. Fans continue to trickle in. Some people getting off work. I know Interstate 45 was jam-packed coming down here.
Traffic in Houston, period. No matter what corner of Houston you're coming from, you're going to hit traffic on the way here because we are in the heart of Houston. With 6-point advantage in favor of competitive choice. Man, both of these teams are in it to win it.
Gotta love playoff basketball. Swings it down to Holyfield. And Holyfield is coming up, favoring that left leg. He's able to walk it off.
You know, in situations like this, adrenaline is just running. You know, you're able to kind of fight through a little contact, and you don't really feel things until you kind of
right
in it.
Until the game's over with. So I like usually when I'm hooping and I roll my ankle, I don't take my shoes off. I just continue to hoop. Continue to hoop.
Keeping it tight. Keeping it tight.
Aaron Shepard has done a really good job, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Are they going to count the bucket? Are they going to call it on the floor?
I'm not sure. We're waiting on that official, and they're going to count the bucket.
As Aaron Harrison has an opportunity for a three-point play.
Great play by Harrison there. And he does just that, making it a 3-point play. And now, 5-point game here.
Shepard, he's feeling it, and it is off.
Missing everything.
Casey Williams, one of the more intense coaches here at the No Excuses Pro League, and also the commissioner. Shout out to Casey for putting this league together. And he did step out.
Five-point game. The hands of Crossland right now. Nice 2-point play for him. 7-point game, 3-minute mark here in game 1 of 3. Two-point play for Harrison, but he'll go to the line. Competitive choice now in the bonus.
5-point game there. Sinks it down to 4. Crossland showing the moves at the top of the key. Stolen by Griffin. Griffin.
Tear it down. Rent is due for Griffin.
As there is a split crowd in the house. Half the crowd's for defenders, half the crowd is for competitive choice. A lot of excitement there as Crossland is going to get the easy 2. Great slip there.
36 brothers, 10 points off the jump. Little down by 4. Inside right.
Now it's down to Griffin. Griffin.
Holyfield taking it his, making it his.
Going to get a travel violation on Holyfield.
Third turnover for Mike Holyfield. 1986, 4-point lead for Competitive Choice in the third period. 2:17 in counting.
Shout out to Aaron Harrison. He has yet to check out his game, even though the competitive choice has thrown a lot of defenders his way.
I think it's a pride thing, you know. I'm not going to let y'all win me like that.
Right.
Rebounded by Griffin. He's playing very well tonight.
Griffin well over 13 rebounds this game. Doing the dirty work to keep the defenders in, setting a great screen there. And Shepard. Oh, cradles it.
Get out the way. Man, competitive choice full of hops.
Shepard. Aaron Harrison probing. Using the pick and roll. Great defense from Nix there. And Aaron is fouled. That is the 7th different competitive choice defender to take on the responsibility of Aaron Harrison.
But that goes to show you what a force he is to reckon with, what they knew they had to do going into this game to win it. And that's their best opportunity to do so. Have everyone guard Harrison.
They're doing it by team defense. Competitive choice doing a great job of team defending. A great game plan by the Casey Williams as Aaron Harrison gets the first free throw to go.
Go 2 for 2 at the line. Less than a minute and a half remaining here in your third quarter. Nix. Popping it out to Shepard. You'll get a foul on the floor.
Nix took a hard foul there. Hard fall there. Helped up by his teammates.
First one has to win.
Nix pulling out.
Oh, what a rebound by Ayik Skyen, and he's going to get a jump ball. No, they're going to award Casey with a timeout. And Casey Williams will get the timeout on that recovery, and we'll take a timeout here on Max Sports TV. Stay tuned. We have a great one for you, folks.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
And we are back here live. Our great producer, Zachary Fordyce, on the ones and twos, bringing you all the effects. I'm loving it.
We're at the Judson Robinson Jr. Community Center here in Houston, Texas. Paige Lawrence, Gentry Williams. It's third quarter here, 92-88 in favor of competitive choice. Less than a minute remaining in this third quarter.
Great block there from
double blocked by
The
Holyfield.
real deal says not in here. I'm sorry, Reed.
Not today. Not today.
Casey Williams making the adjustment as Nix now and Burrell going to trap Aaron Harrison here coming out. Griffin's more than capable of bringing the ball up the cup. Casey Williams on the official for the 8-second call, and he's going to get it. Great game plan here, making it tough for the defenders just to cross half court.
Making things happen here.
Throws it down to the big fella. Big fella is going to try to spread the floor out a little bit.
Knicks pulling up.
And he gets a 3 to go. Behind the back there from Aaron Harrison. We have like a 0.3 second differential between shot clock, game clock.
Sent to Holyfield. Holyfield with the arc.
Nope. He's going to get up in time, and it is good.
Oh.
Big shot there.
Knicks is on fire, making this a 10-point ball game going into the fourth quarter. It's only 12 minutes remaining in this regulation.
Only 12 minutes to go, but so much could happen in that 12 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks. The fireworks are just getting started here as we have a quick word on Max Sports TV.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
And we are back here live on Max Sports TV. Big shot to close out the third quarter there from Knicks. Hitting last 6 points for competitive choice, extending his lead out to 10. Paige, if you're the defenders, how do you get back in this ball game?
You got to get the power into your hands. That's when this defenders team, they're able to rally back together, control the pace of the game, and that's where they've been able to play the most. So as Harrison, he's able to navigate here. These 12 minutes is just going to be just as important as the remainder of the game.
Great defense here from Knicks as they're going to send a trap. And then it's stolen from Reed. And he's going to throw it down, erupting the crowd here at the Judson Center.
I love that for Reed. I absolutely love that for Reed.
Did we get a little razor roof there from Reed? It's stolen from by Lewis. Competitive choice is going to try to break this game open.
Competitive choice is not giving in at all.
Right.
It's almost like this is a brand new game. Every quarter has been played as if it's a brand new game for this competitive choice. And the defenders need to adopt that mindset right now because we got a 12-point ball game right now.
It's a 12-point ball game. And if you're the defenders, you got to understand that you have to start running some offensive sets. I know they're kind of freestyling a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. But right now, competitive choice actually has a game plan.
Yeah.
And it's just trumping the talent that you have as a defenders.
And competitive choice has been one of those uniform teams, you know. And Casey Williams, he would not allow this team to just play freely like that. This is not street ball to him. This is an organized game of basketball.
And that is no good there as a rebounded by Burns. And he's no good on that. Knicks. Griffin out to Holyfield. Holyfield tearing the rim down and thunderous dunk as we have a player down.
Catching a cramp, I think he is. So Jesse James will check in for Butler momentarily.
Catching a Charlie horse is like,
ooh. Hey, you ever caught one while you asleep?
Oh man, I woke the whole house up.
Man, look, no, I've caught one in my sleep to where you can't even say anything. You just silently just holding your breath, like just hoping that it calms down because the clinch be real.
Yes. As he is trying to get it stretched out there. But the best thing to have is pickle juice. Even though I hate pickles.
What?
I hate pickles.
You don't like the sweet ones either? You don't like the Kool-Aid pickles? You don't like none of it?
I can't do pickles at all.
Is it a phobia tied to this? Because I'm not understanding.
I don't know. It's just the texture. I just can't. I can't get with. I can't get with pickles, cucumbers.
Wow.
But if I am cramping, I will drink pickle juice.
Okay, so you'll at least take the juice to get that Charlie horse. Anything to get the Charlie horse out the way, right?
Anything to get that out the way.
So what if you don't have pickle juice? What if you just have some pickles in the house I'm
gonna have to ride that Charlie horse out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we know that Gentry does not want to be saved from the Charlie horse.
As we are waiting for Butler to get the cramp stretched out in his left leg there.
Have a brief timeout here.
So we'll have a quick word with our sponsor as Butler takes a sip of the pickle juice to recover here live on Max Sports TV.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
Ooh, I need them Twitter. Then we're back live here. We had a cramp in the calf there from Butler, so James will check in for him momentarily. But right now, things are in favor of competitive choice, 13-point ball game.
As competitive choice has broke this game wide open, and Miles Byrne is off on the first shot, and there is a slippery spot there. Oh.
Make them feel you. Make them feel you and make them feel you again. Harrison is doing what he can.
That is a tough move to do, going full speed, to do a quick in and out, then the back door hit another in and out. Going full speed, that takes a lot of practice, a lot of skill. Great move there from Aaron Harrison.
Hopefully Butler can get adjusted and back into this game. There's only 10 minutes remaining in this competition, so every minute, every second is going to count for this defender squad in competitive choice.
Seems like we have a little stoppage in play as this kind of works in the defender's hand, being short-handed. You're the defenders, you want to take as much rest as you possibly can. That has been the big X factor here in game one of our best out of three semifinal matchup. Lewis fading, and he gets it to drop at the bottom of the net.
Big bucket for Lewis there.
Harrison somehow gets that up and over the defender. No good. Rebounded by Holyfield. Real Deal goes up with it.
Still looking for those foul calls, but the defender's just going to fight through it right now.
So we have the star players here, the No Excuses in their attendance. Sanders, Shorter, Potts. They're here just to scout the game as well.
Aaron doing what he can, able to drop some contact down the lane, so he will go to the line here.
And that's big because right now with the new rules, how they're going to play this game, it stops the clock and allows you to put points on the board. and it allows your teams to catch their breath. This is big here for the defenders. That rule change is really going to help them out here going down the stretch.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there. You know, a lot of the times, time has not been on their side, but they've still been able to make it happen even in that situation. So to see this stoppage of a clock in playoffs, it's definitely a different feel for them, and it works in their favor.
Casey Williams always finding ways to improve the No Excuses Pro League. This league is second to none. It's Aaron Harrison. Attempt his second free throw. Gets it to go.
30 points now for Aaron.
That is his 30th point of the game.
So he's right on key right now, but right now competitive choice making it easier said than done. Williams sending it out to Jesse James.
Oh, rebounded by Burns. And we have a break here. They're going to throw that off the glass to him. No, Nick said, I got it. I got it myself. He throws it down.
Nick's climbing the ladder. He can do it all.
I am been very impressed from Nick on the defense. He's playing on Aaron Harrison here. Has been outstanding. As a block there by Ayuk says, get that stuff out of here. Williams coming down the other way. Knicks again for three, and it is good. Extending the lead out to 14.
They are going on a run, aren't they? Aaron just struggling a bit from the shooting side of things. Nothing is falling. The rim has just been unforgiving to him.
They've done a great job of picking and choosing when they're going to trap them. As he is off there. And it is good.
Nice play for Williams.
Nick says, let's have this dance, Aaron. And he just loses it out of bounds. And it actually goes in the trash can. What a shot there from Knicks. I couldn't even do that if we was trying to do it in horse.
Right. The times you need it, it doesn't ever happen.
And Aaron will go to the line there. If you're the defenders, you know, you want to continue to fight, but you also want to try to formulate a game plan going and heading into game two. What's some of the adjustments you would like to see the defenders do heading into the next game?
Man, shot attempts. Just take the shots. And
right.
You know Holyfield, you know Griffin are going to rebound. They've been doing outstanding there. So you want to just see them get their shots up. We want to see Harrison just get on key, find his footing here, because that's what's killing them the most here.
Exactly. It is, you know, trying to get the proper distribution of shot attempts. And also you just, you know, try to get some guys healthy. Once they get some of their teammates healthy, I think this will be more of a competitive game. And Miles Burns takes flight almost from the free throw line. This kid, I'm telling you.
I'm scared of him. I'm scared
as the ref walks
Burns.
away with the stink face, man. I am loving it.
That's a bad man. That's a bad man. Whoo. Burns.
I almost walked out this jump.
Yeah. Cut it off.
And Holyfield drop steps, gets a dunk to go down.
Holyfield making them feel him getting into that 100-point game, 10-point ball game right now.
Butler is going to try to test out that leg. He's getting ready to set the check back in as the two teammates are fighting for the basketball.
At least you know they're both willing to rebound.
Great defense here from Miles Burns, guarding Aaron Harrison, trapped by Burrell. Defenders has a great defensive game plan going into this ball game.
Great effort there by Williams. He's definitely been a difference for the defenders right now.
He's been a great addition. So we get a timeout on the floor from the defenders. 8-point ball game. They're not out of this. Stay tuned, folks. We know how the defenders can make some epic finishes as we have a quick word with our sponsor.
to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
Checking back in with you. 7 minutes, fourth quarter, 8-point ball game in favor of competitive choice, but the defenders looking to climb back here. We've seen them have some most impressive finishes here this summer, even just yesterday with the buzzer beater. So the odds are still in their favor. Just have to play it out here against this etchy competitive choice team.
Yeah, I'm so impressed right now with all the players in this ball game. Just the intensity. They're all been able to keep their composure, play a very great game of basketball. It's been a very clean game here.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. It's just very high intensity, very physical, but players are still willing to be focused. Miles Burns with his rebound. Man, you cannot compete with that.
He spins, double clutches, and then kisses it off the glass.
Butler checking right back into this
another
game.
block by Ayuk. Great foul there from Harrison. Okay, Burns, I see you.
Hey, look. Burns is trying to get revenges from that first quarter block from Holyfield. He is not letting anyone live that down.
Right. Early in the first quarter, Aaron Harrison had a nice little step back on Burns, and ever since then, Burns have taken it personal. Oh, step back, Lewis. Rebounded by Holyfield.
Williams.
Oh, good pass.
Griffin got to be more aware there. It's basically 1-on-4.
They was looking for the travel there, didn't get it. Shepard, corner three, he likes that spot. You gets his own rebound, blocked by Holyfield.
Good play by Holyfield.
Shepard doing a great job of moving his feet, and here comes a trap, and Harrison's going to take the shot. He is very capable of making that shot. Butler checks back in the game. Heat check shot, no good. Burn lets it go out of bounds. Casey Williams continue to make adjustments. Now telling Miles Byrne he wants him to guard Aaron Harrison.
That's where you've seen Aaron the most flustered, when Burns is there. He's utilizing a lot of energy there. He just stopped by and told him he's tired.
But that's how it is when you leave it all out on the court. Is he's going to take a three-point shot there, and it is good.
And don't look tired of me.
Them legs look nice and fresh as he gets a big three to go there. Miles Burns making a staple here in game one. Griffin tries to cut to the lane, and he is knocked out of bounds. Competitive choice basketball.
Man, those minor errors is what's killing this defenders team. They'll go on a run, then they'll have a lot of minor errors. 13-point lead for competitive choice right now.
Aaron skies up for the rebound. Derek Griffin has an open court. Look out. Woo! And he throws it down.
Up a crowd. That will do it for the defenders.
17 points for Derek Griffin. 15 rebounds. Double-double. As Holyfield comes down with another board. He's going to stop on a dime and pull it. He has struggled.
Yeah. All game long just struggled. But at least you see him still take those attempts.
Yeah, he's staying confident and not shying away, even though they're playing a great defense on him. But if you're the defenders, you're only down 11. You hit a couple threes, it's a 5-point ball game. And he's going to take another three there. A long rebound by Holyfield. Took him by Lewis. No good there. Rebounded by Ayuk.
And 3.5 minutes remaining, but
Shepard.
Shepard intensifying the bleeding here.
Shepard with 24 points here today. Doing a great job for a competitive choice, providing a spark. And that's the thing with competitive choice. They have various guys that can get you 20 points. You don't know where it's going to come from. There's not one guy you could just game plan around.
Yeah, with competitive choice, they just have so many different options.
Right.
And that's why I did select them to win over the defenders here early on, just because they have endless opportunities where the defenders are kind of limited to what they can and can't do right now, especially with their roster just not being rotational and players being fatigued and shots not falling for them. They don't really have a lot of options. You know, when one player typically is not on, another is on. But right now, the defenders are not seeing that as far as shooting goes. They're getting the rebounds.
Right.
They're getting those type of plays. But as far as the offensive side of things, they're just unable to maximize their opportunities there.
I totally agree with that one. And as Miles Burns leads the way with competitive choice with 27 points, he has put on a show here today. 6'4", for the guard. Aaron Harrison brings the ball up the court, guarded by Shepard, and Nate West comes to help, and he is off to the right side of the rim, rebounded by Burns. Burns showing the handles.
Man, Burns is just doing it all. Competitive choice, this as a whole, collectively, just playing exceedingly well here, though.
It's been a collective team effort here from competitive choice. Aaron Harrison doing the most he can. And he is fouled there. It's been a tough going for the defenders, and Aaron Harrison being guarded by 7 different defenders by competitive choice that could wear anybody down. Casey Williams showing why he's one of the better coaches here at the No Excuses Pro League. And he's still telling his guys to keep it going, ramp up the pressure. And the key thing here for competitive choice is, you know, at the end of the game, you don't want to give the defenders a slither of hope of something they could take in the game too, that they could feel like they could capitalize and take advantage of. You want to try to, in a sense, take as much confidence away from them as you possibly can.
So he'll go 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, put this man in a dunk contest.
I'm going to have to reach out to Casey. We got to have a dunk contest here for the No Excuses. There are several guys that can get up and put on the show. Oh, big three there from Butler.
And that's the first 3 of the game for him, and something we actually saw from him early on. It seems like when the defenders find their rhythm, you get a timeout call from competitive choice.
Great job there from competitive choice getting a timeout. You just want to give Burns a little rest there. And if we was to have a dunk contest, I would like, who will be some of the guys you would like to see there?
Well, for sure, got to put Burns in.
Burns.
Got to put Burns. You got to put Christian James in.
Christian James. Powell.
Oh, yeah. For sure, got to put Powell. Got to put Powell. I even put one of the Reynolds brothers in there.
Oh, yes. Most for sure.
Maybe even both.
Kaiser.
I'll put Prince.
Oh, yes. Prince. What about Marquez Letcher?
Okay, I'll take that.
Marquez Letcher, he can get up as well.
I'll take that.
And there's a kid on he's not a kid.
Elite?
No. He's on Houston flight, number 30. His name escapes me at the moment, but he can get up as well. As Shepard hits another big three.
Threes are falling, but in competitive choices hands. Talked about threes needed, but we need it for the defenders.
As we have a 27-point lead here for the competitive choices. Aaron tries to throw a high alley-oop, and it's no good there, but it's stolen by Butler. He's going to try to send a three, but Griffin comes in soaring.
Add him to the list for the dunk contest.
Derek Griffin could put on the show as well.
But, yeah, at this point, I mean, a minute and a half, another potential three coming for them. It's kind of hard for the defenders to rally back here.
As Griffin slow to get up after that rebound. If you're the defenders, you got to keep your head held high, even though you're down 15 points. This is only game one. It's the best out of three. It's not a one and done situation. So I'm pretty sure these guys are going to be in the gym, go take a look at some film, and they're going to make the proper adjustments coming out in game two.
Well, look, let me tell you something. When Malik Amos and Andrew Harrison come back,
right,
the defenders are going to be out for vengeance. It's going to be raining threes. I can almost guarantee it.
It's going to be a totally different ball club. As Crossland wins the tip, tips it out to Shepard, and he is no good from three. Out of bounds from Burns.
You finish possession, I believe, out of bounds when he possessed it. You finish possession.
Loving how the guys are competing here in game one. Lorenz Williams off on the jumper. He's been a great addition here for the defenders. But Burns, as Holyfield and Griffin continue to collide for rebounds. Those guys been playing together since high school on the same AAU team.
Oh, interesting fact here. So you know how we always wonder where these guys kind of come up with these names for the teams? Well, this Defenders was actually the name of their AAU team.
Yes, they've been playing on the same Defenders AAU team for a while. I was watching some highlights, and I noticed Aaron Harrison and Griffin, they've been having an alley-oop connection for years, almost a decade now.
Short for Reed. Holyfield bringing it up.
Holyfield, the big fella, saying I could go coast to coast. Aaron, I got you, bro. Aaron.
Oh, man.
Jesse gets his own rebound. Swings it to Griffin for three. And it is just short there. Reed. Oh, great job from Reed. He protected Aaron Harrison from taking a nasty fall. Sportsmanship there. You like to see that. Sometimes you can tell when a guy's going to take a nasty fall.
Right.
And it's good just to, guide him on the way down. Yeah, I got to go with Miles Burns for the shoes of the game.
Yeah, they may have some boosters in it the way he's been dunking, man.
It must, like Spice Lee says, must be the shoes.
Gotta be the shoes.
Gotta be the shoes. As Brent Reed gets the first free throw to go. 6'8" forward out of Chaminade University.
Miles Burns will check out of the game for the evening, but easily star of the show to here.
Star of the show and gets a well-deserved standing ovation from the crowd here at the Judson Center, as he has been worth the price of admission alone. What a great game there for Miles Burns. And I will agree with you there, player of the game for sure. Again, Jesse James getting another rebound. Shepard wide open for three. Throws down a reverse. Zach Shepard showing the creativity. And that'll do it for us, folks, as Aaron Harrison will wind down the final seconds of the fourth quarter here. No good on a long-range three, as that will put game one in the books. Competitive Choice will walk away with a 19-point win here against the defenders.
Now we walking 130.
What a big win for competitive choice. And we'll have a quick word with our sponsor.
Here's to the game day ritual. Here's to every spin, tap, wipe, and clap. No matter what you do, Academy Sports and Outdoors has the low prices and best brands to make it happen.
Game 1 now in the books, Defenders versus Competitive Choice, and Competitive Choice comes out with the win all across the board. Offense and defense, just outstanding plays we've seen today.
Outstanding plays from Competitive Choice. They've done a great job of throwing multiple bodies at Aaron Harrison. You've seen 6, 7, almost 8 different guys guard him, throwing him completely off his rhythm, and it changed the complexity of the game for the defenders. It'll be interesting to see in Game 2 some of the adjustments they look to make.
Well, you know, this Defenders team, we've talked about their roster and the odds that have been against them pretty much this entire season. You only have Aaron Harrison here. Andrew Harrison is not there. And then you had Malik Amos go out a few weeks ago due to concussion protocols. So now to see him potentially come back in Game 2 and Game 3, that's going to be the pivotal change for the Defender squad.
And that's going to completely change the complexity. It's going to take pressure off of Aaron Harrison and allow him to play off the ball. And it's going to be big. So, and then Friday night, we have a big game. Flight 713 versus Houston Flight. Paige, early on pick. So you got to win that series.
You know, I'm going to go odd, and I'm going to go with the Houston Flight team. You know, they have a lot of bodies on their roster, and, you know, the Flight 713, they have a lot of known names on their roster. But I think on just as play goes, I think this Houston Flight team will be able to prevail over Flight 713.
I would agree with that as well. I got Houston Flight cutting down the nets in that series as well. That series probably going to go 3 games.
Yeah.
But Houston Flight with the Renault Blooders, how they can switch on defense, I see it giving Flight a lot of trouble there. But that's going to do it for us here today, folks. We had a great game between Competitive Choice and the Defenders. As we're signing off, Gentry Williams,
Paige Lawrence.
And we want to say thank you so much for joining us here live on Max Sports TV. You guys have a great night. Peace and love. We out.